too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasize. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Isn't going your way during the game. In that case, to make adjustments, you'll need to pause and go into game plan and then matchups. What if you want to substitute players but don't want to interrupt the flow of the game? In this case, you could hit down on the D-pad and choose which players you want taken out and which players you want subbed in for them. Your changes will take place at the next dead ball. Another important substitution method is situational lineups.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedExForum. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was. Led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Johnson, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Here we go.
And it's the Suns to start out. Now Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Over Valanciunas. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Oubre with it. Up again, and Ayton stays with it.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Launches a 3, and Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Rubio. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. To the middle. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Rubio. 6 points for him.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
And that one's good. Morant.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
A floater. Rubio finds Ayton.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
And that one falls for Brooks. And both free throws good for Brooks. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Here's Morant. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
Morant drives in. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Rubio the pass to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Here's Rubio. He dishes it to Oubre. Back to Rubio. Booker with no one around. Another shot, and it's blocked. Here's Ayton. They grab their own miss. Back to Rubio. Tries yet again. Here's Johnson. Booker against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Suns trail by 5. Rubio outside. Booker outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Morant. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Ayton throws it down.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Suns trail by 4. Booker looking around. Rubio with a wide open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
I tell you, the jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
Offensive rebound. Valanciunas sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Rubio the pass to Oubre. Booker up top, Brooks covering, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That's good from Winslow. Jones checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for the Suns. Saric has checked in for Johnson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. Brooks grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Memphis leading by 5. He gets it in there. Now here's Booker. Saric trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 5.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Here's Rubio. Booker outside. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Saric has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you can tell Dario Saric's teammates want him to take these kinds of shots. When he plays with confidence, look out.
Good. And here are the Suns now. Trailing here by 8. To the paint. Here's Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Suns trail by 8. And here's Booker. 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Here's Brooks. And he uses the glass on the way. He's got 12.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. And listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And the Suns here with a different look. Suns trail by 8. Now Carter. To the middle. Shots good by Baines.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Clark. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Jerome. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Jones finds Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Jerome passes to Saric. Here's Jerome. Inside. Anderson with the block. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And so it's Memphis with it. 10-point lead. And the basket by Jones.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Carter with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside, Jerome. Out to Carter. They shoot again. That's good on the jump shot. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Jones drives in, and it's blocked. Suns trail by 10. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Jerome passes to Saric over Jones, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Jones. Here's Clark. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Saric outside. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Carter, the pass to Jerome. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Down low. And it's Clark with the finish.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Memphis. Passes it to Baines. Here's Jerome, defended by Jones. Here's Bridges. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Jerome, and a miss there on the triple.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Jerome. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. And there's the pass to Bridges. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Carter's got 5.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Carter. Kaminsky out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Bridges. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
That's good from Morant.
And the work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
Both shots good from the stripe. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedExForum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Here's Jerome. Grizzlies making the shot. Baines inside. He's covered by Clark. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got 5.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And finished off by Morant.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now, here's Baines. There's the dish to Carter. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter, the pass to Baines. The rebound by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Here's Melton. And the basket is good.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here is Carter. He has 5. That one falls.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Memphis on defense. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Rubio in the corner. For 3, Booker. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
For 3.
Rubio's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker outside. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way-in. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Kaminsky with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. For the three, Rubio misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Here's Valanciunas. Goes back up. And they double up Jackson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Now here's Booker. He's got 12. That's tipped. Morant with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And that one's good. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Booker, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Morant against Rubio. And that one's good. Morant's got 39.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Pass to Oubre. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Booker draws the double. Dishes it to Ayton. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And Phoenix has possession, following the score by Memphis. Bucket is good. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
No good from Booker.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now, here's Rubio. Oubre outside for three. Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Memphis leading by 21. Winslow, the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Oubre. Back to Rubio. Offensive rebound. Ayton. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. A nice shot by Winslow.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. 2 points, that one goes.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Some changes for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Melton. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Sharch has checked in for the Suns. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Passes it to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I'll tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13 to the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Brooks misses. The Suns shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Kept alive. Oubre. And the rejection by Jackson. On defense, the Grizzlies to the paint. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love watching Devin Booker finish with power. He refuses to settle for the layup. Nice aggressiveness there.
Memphis leading by 21. Here's Brooks. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Booker, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Ayton, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. With the Suns at full strength, able to win some games, he's obviously a huge part of their future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
And the second free throw, good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here's Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Jackson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Grizzlies have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Oubre. And both free throws good for Brooks. And Phoenix has possession. Brooks on the double team. Inside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now."
Sure is, D.A. Thank you. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Girls fans, give it up.
1:46 left in the first half. Jones drives in. Clark trying to get open. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Carter missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Anderson trying to free himself up. No good from Clark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wasted no time on that one. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Jones drives in, and he makes that one.
It's good by Tyus Jones.
59 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Carter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Jones. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Jones against Carter. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Baines with no one around. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Anderson with the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And that one drops for him.
Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
It's intercepted. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Memphis out in front, delivering the blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He was on the fringes in their last game. Tonight, he's been the centerpiece. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, what do you think about Phoenix?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, honey. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Booker. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Oubre can't get it to go. Morant against Rubio. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Baseline J on the way, and it's Morant missing. The Sun shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Ayton's got 25 points in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Stolen by Rubio. And now the Suns, a fast break. Rubio's got the ball. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Morant. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Basket counts. Winslow's got 7. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Valanciunas. On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Johnson. Count that one. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's Winslow. Rebound by the Suns. Oubre outside. From outside, off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Suns trail by 21. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the basket by Johnson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Second shot opportunity, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Back to Rubio. Pass to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Johnson's got 9.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And got it! Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The drive by Rubio. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Winslow. And Phoenix also making a switch. Kaminsky's checked in. Booker outside. He dishes it to Rubio. Morant with the steal. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, how about Valanciunas on the rim run? Just busts it down the floor and no one keeps up with him.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Down low, here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass. Ayton's got 27.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Memphis leading by 22. And Valanciunas penetrating. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bridges is checked in for Phoenix.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017 and perhaps some questions for the Suns training set.
Melton. No good with the triple. The Suns shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing. Well, we all know this young man came out of college highly decorated, having won 2 national championships. And in the NBA, Mikal Bridges has shown those were not flukes. This guy's got big-time talent.
Carter, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And he makes both free throws. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Melton. Sinks the triple. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here is Carter. 14 points for him. Here's Kaminsky. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 10 points in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. And that one's good by Clark. 12 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Clark's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. To the inside. Oh, and the slam dunk by Kaminsky.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that one's good by Clark. And here's Carter. He kicks it to Kaminsky. That one drops for him. And that's now 8 points for Frank Kaminsky. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Here's Gutterich, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Good on both. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Here's Carter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Carter's got 16 points.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
Payton's trying to get open. It's good. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
And that one misses. The Sun squad struggling. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Melton. Banked in off the glass. Melton's got 11 in the second half.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Jerome passes to Baines. The dish now to Carter. With the teardrop. Here's Sharch. Misses in close.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Anderson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sharch. It's blocked. They get it back. Bridges kicks to Sharch. Misses off the left iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Jerome. The Grizzlies making the shot. Dishes it to Baines. Inside. And slam dunk by Sharch.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And the shot is good.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Count it. Baines has got 7 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Jones, that's for 2, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Phoenix has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Out to the right wing. And a good chance here for Baines. The second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, you got to keep seeing this from Dario Saric. When he's aggressive off the window, this team is much better.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And that one falls from Saric.
What we know about Dario Saric is that he entered the league as a high IQ player, fundamentally sound, and his skill set as a stretch four is absolutely in high demand in the league.
Now here is Carter. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Zhang gets it to go.
Well, slow release on the jumper, but Zhang has been more accurate than scouts anticipated.
And Jones over to help. Jackson against Bridges. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here is Carter. 16 points for him. And Jones over to help. Here's Baines. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Baines has got 10.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And the basket by Jones. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen against Booker. Here's Baines. Rebounded by Jackson. Now Allen over Booker. They get it again. Clark. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Suns, we've got Johnson. Aaron Baines out there with Diallo. Then there's Carter. And it's a Kobo in at the point.
That's his first personal foul. At the line of the season, Cameron Johnson. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And that one's good by Clark.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Trying to get open is Johnson. Diallo, no good. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
And here are the Suns now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Back to Johnson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Winslow, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. Jones with it, and it's Carter picking him up. A pull-up, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
And it's a Kobo with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Diallo. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Shoots over Baines. And another basket for Memphis.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, here's Diallo. Clark with it. Now here's Winslow. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Johnson outside. Passes it to Diallo. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Okobo looking over the floor. He gets that one. Okobo's got his first basket of the night. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Tries it from 19. They get it back. Second chance shot. Jackson misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Grizzlies have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Jones, that's for 2. There's Winslow. That one goes in. Winslow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Clark. And then for Phoenix, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. And Oubre subbed in for Shaq Diallo. Jones up top, and that one good. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Jones. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Okobo. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Justice Winslow. And Phoenix also making a switch. Jerome is checked in. Now here's Jones. Releases. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Okobo. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Jones. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Okobo. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. And here's Chang. Shoots it. Money from the wing. Here's Okobo. The pass to Oubre. Kaminsky with the ball. From outside the arc. Allen with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's Brooks. It's good from about 19 feet. Brooks has got 20 points. For Phoenix, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Now here's Jones. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Suns. For 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jerome passes to Kaminsky. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Jones with it. Now defended by Oubre. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jang. Jackson comes in for Josh Jackson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Allen. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Now here's Brooks over Booker. And that one's good. Brooks, 22 points for him. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Suns moving the ball around. And Ayton gets double-teamed. To the paint, here's Booker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now 24 points for Devin Booker.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And they double up Morant. Valanciunas against Ayton. And the shot goes in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Booker. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Morant against Rubio. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Morant's got 55.
Showing off the focus there. It's hard trying to distract Morant when he's locked in on his jumper.
Booker draws the double. To the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Rubio. Ayton's got 31 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
From deep three-point range. Memphis the rebound.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Memphis leading by 22. And they double up Morant. Shoots over Rubio. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Rubio the pass to Oubre. And the basket by Rubio.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's Winslow. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Saric. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
How about the instincts of Dario Saric? Just exceptional at getting those second chance opportunities.
And they double up Morant over Rubio. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 20. Here's Booker. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Valanciunas. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Valanciunas, good.
Boy, what a game it's been for Jonas Valanciunas. It hasn't mattered what the defense has thrown at him. He's continued to deliver on the offensive end.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And up the court come the Suns on the break and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Oubre. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Memphis. 16-point lead. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. A slam dunk by Diallo.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Kaminsky. Okobo. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution for the Suns. Mikal Bridges.
Here's Okobo. And the shot is long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 16. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ricky Rubio.
And his play at the point has been nothing short of outstanding here tonight, Kevin. I've lost track of the number of assists he's made. That's a player who understands how to create a potent, balanced attack.
Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 16-point game. Here's Anderson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Shot good by Diallo.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job. It's
grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.